Hey, I'm Ime,
Hey everyone, I'm Raina.
and we work at the Lawrence Hall of Science. And today we want to share a little bit about a new exhibit coming to the Lawrence and how you can participate. So, Lawrence Hall of Science is UC Berkeley's public science center nestled in the hills of the UC Berkeley campus. And right now we're looking for artifacts to display in our new exhibit called Community Connections, Creativity, and Resiliency During COVID-19. This new exhibit is going to display how communities were creative problem solvers during the pandemic.
So, Ime, we're looking for artifacts from the community. Can you explain a little bit more about what's an artifact? Because to me, that sounds like something from a long, long time ago.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And artifacts can be things from a long, long time ago, but they can be also things that were made recently. Artifact is basically anything that was made by humans. So maybe you created something during the pandemic to help solve a problem, or maybe you started a new skill or hobby. In the process, you probably made an artifact or two. And this new exhibit is a chance for you to share some of your story. So, to give you an idea of what's possible, we want to share some of our artifacts and our stories. So, Raina, could you tell us a little bit about what you made?
Yeah, for sure. And not only can I tell you, I'm going to show you as well. My problem was that I needed to safely get Halloween candy down to the trick or treaters. So I looked around in the garage and I found some materials. I found a rope, I found an old pulley, I found a basket, and I needed to use these materials in a way that I could get candy from up top, as you can see by the flag and by my front door, down to the kids waiting below. So I built a candy pulley. So I had to measure from the top of my porch down to the driveway so I'd have enough rope. I needed to figure out how to use these things. I hadn't used this pulley before, so I had to figure out like how does it work? How can I lower and raise the candy? So this is me just attaching all the pieces together. And here's a video of me lowering and raising the basket so that the kids down below could get their candy. I would be safe, they would be safe, and Halloween would still happen.
That is awesome. Yeah, and a very creative solution to a problem of getting Halloween candy to the kids. And I'm wondering, it sounds like you did a lot of work to make the pulley. How did you use like math and science to make your artifact?
Yeah, thinking about it, like I used math, I used engineering. Again, I had to measure to make sure I had enough rope or if I had too much in order to cut it. I had to figure out where to attach the pulley to the house so that it wouldn't bump into the house. I had to use some engineering skills to try to figure out like how these pieces all work together to solve my Halloween candy problem.
Interesting to think. We don't really consider how often we use math and science. But thank you for sharing. I think your artifact will be great for the exhibit. And we want to see and learn about all the different things folks made and did, but obviously we can't take certain items. So, no living things, food or drink, and medical equipment, because these items are going to be displayed on the museum floor and shelves.
That makes total sense, Ime. So, how do folks get more information, either about the exhibit or how to donate their artifacts and their stories?
Yeah, that's a good question. Folks can definitely stay tuned on how to get more information about the exhibit, but eventually we'll have some info on our website on how you can learn more about the exhibit and even donate your own artifacts.
Sounds good. Can't wait to see what we get.
Same. Thanks for sharing. Thanks, folks, for watching. For more information about our new exhibit, you can use the link bit.ly/communityconnectionslhs. This page will have the latest information about our upcoming exhibit. To donate an artifact, look for the Submit My Artifact button. You can fill out this form to provide basic contact information as well as select a drop-off date and time. You can also provide a brief description of your artifact on the next page. On your selected drop-off date, plan to meet with the Lawrence staff member to deliver your artifact in person. Keep an eye on our website, lawrencehallofscience.org, for updates and other drop-off locations as we get closer to reopening October 2021.